Yo, what's going on everybody? Welcome to another Redstone tutorial, and today I'm going to be showing you how to build an improved version of the zero-tick sugarcane farm that I uploaded about 2 weeks ago. Just another disclaimer, I did not come up with this concept. I didn't figure out how to use this mechanic to make sugarcane grow with zero ticking. That was designed by Panda4994. I will put a link to his video down in the description. But anyways, it's an improved version, but before we get into it, I'm going to show you the reason why it's improved. So we have these two pistons here, or these two setups here, and actually let me go ahead and turn my game volume down just a little bit because these pistons are extremely loud. So let me just come down here, it's good audio, and turn this down to about there. Alright, so right here we have two setups. So this is the original setup right here, and it uses a 4 game tick clock or 2 redstone tick clock by using an observer clock. And then it powers this piston, and when this piston powers, this torch right here turns off, and when the torch turns off, this retracts and allows this to extend. And then there's another torch that fires the piston above. Now, this design is inconsistent because these two pistons here don't always alternate the way they're supposed to. So this is my design. This is using something called an odd tick delay. And basically what it does is it changes the state of the scaffolding that is noticed by these observers. So if I was to turn both of these on side by side, you will see that the one in the back, actually I need to place the sugarcane back over here. But if you were to run these side by side, you will notice that the back one is a lot more efficient. There, it popped off. Just give it a second to catch up to the other one. So as you can see, this one is definitely growing faster than this one is, and that's because of these pistons. So if you were to look at these pistons, they are alternating every single time, but these pistons, sometimes one will extend more often than the other, and it doesn't zero tick the sugarcane when that happens. So anyways, enough of that, let's go ahead and hop into the tutorial. First things first, you'll want to get some, I'm going to come off the ground a few blocks so that we have enough room to build, and you'll want to have a line of blocks that are 14 blocks long. So go ahead and place these in. So that's 16 and that's 14 there, and then you'll have another row of blocks here. Now you don't have to put a row of blocks here, it's just going to make placing your pistons in easier. So you'll get a row of pistons facing up right like this, coming down. And then you'll get your redstone dust, and you'll bring this down this direction, right like that. Now you'll get a full block, and you'll place it right here, and you'll get an observer facing this direction. Now what you'll want to do is get your odd game tick delay in place, so go ahead and place 2 blocks in, break that one out, get your sticky piston and place it facing forward. And then you'll have a solid block on its face, right like that. And then I'm actually placing this in the wrong spot, hold on. So this, sorry about that, that goes right here with a full block right here. And then you'll get your scaffolding in place, you'll get another observer facing up, right like that. You'll get a full block here. And then this is where your clock is going to go, so you'll place a sticky piston in facing downwards, right like that. You'll get an observer facing this direction, and then you'll get an observer facing this direction right here. And that is pretty much the basic foundations for it. So now let's go ahead and get a row of blocks in the top right here. Bring that all the way down, and then we'll get another row of regular pistons, right like that. Now we'll get a line of redstone dust, and we'll place it across the top right here. Now it's time to place your stairs in. So the first one goes in like this, and then the next one goes in like this. And what this does is it keeps water from flowing out this direction, and this side keeps water from flowing out the front, which would wash your sugarcane away. So let's go ahead and fill the rest of this back in with some stairs. And then down here on the end, you'll want to curve this stair right like this. And that's pretty much done for that. Now what you'll want to do is get, let's grab some grass. Or you could use sand if you want. We'll place the grass in here. I think sand honestly looks better, but I'm just doing this for the sake of the video. It doesn't have to be perfect. Now you'll want to have a piece of glass here so that the water doesn't flow out. And actually you could use a full block, because this is where the ground level is going to go actually. So you could just hide all of that behind that. Now what you'll want to do is get your minecart rail in place, because we're going to be using a hopper minecart for the item collection. Break this block out, and then you'll have another block right here to stop the minecart and send it back off that direction. And let's move this right here. Alright, now let's go ahead and get this stuff out of here, because we no longer need any of this. So let's go ahead and get this, and we'll get a minecart. Alright, so let's get our redstone block in like this. You'll go ahead and break this block out, and then you'll come out by 3 to here, and come down by 1. And you'll just have 2 temporary blocks in there right there. And you'll get your hoppers, and you'll face them into each other like this, so that they're facing forward. You'll go ahead and break these out, get your chest in place right there. Alright, so now what you'll want to do is get your wall, and actually I need to grab one of those. And a full materials list will of course be down in the description. So let's go ahead and place these in. Let's get a rail in place right here. And we'll get our minecart in place, hopper minecart. Break this rail out, and then you'll get a piston, and you'll face it forward. Activate it, then you can break that back out, and then you'll come over here and you'll get another piston, place it this direction, activate it, break it back out. Now what you want to do is get 2 full blocks like this, get a temporary block there, and then you'll get 2 pistons facing down, right like this, and activate both of these. That way that hopper minecart is glitched into those blocks right there. We can go ahead and break all of this back out now. So now let's come over here with our powered rails and bring these on down until you get to right here. Now right here you'll have to place a block in, and then get your fence gate, and then you can break that block back out. Get a powered rail here. Now you'll want a block coming up like this, a detector rail. Place another any type of rail there, and then break it back out, and make sure you place a block there, otherwise the minecart will rest on top of this block and it won't go anywhere. So now it's time to build the rest of it. So let's go ahead and get blocks in just like this, and get blocks in right here. So now you'll come over here and you'll get, let me clear some of this stuff out. We don't need any of this anymore. So let's go ahead and grab this, this, and this. So you'll have a comparator facing forward, a repeater, redstone dust in that corner right there, and a redstone torch right here, and that's going to open that up. And that is pretty much the entire system. We got to get the water in place. So let's go ahead and get our water. Let's get this, this, and this, and this, and this. Alright, so now let's go ahead and place 3 blocks in like this. And we'll place a row of pistons in coming down here. And this is going to break your sugarcane. come back over here and place this in like this. Bring a row of full blocks down this side. You'll want to place a half slab in right here, and then the rest of this can get covered up with full blocks. You can use grass or whatever you want. I recommend using something solid that a creeper won't blow up. You'll place your redstone lamp in with a lever on it, and then you'll come down here, you'll place your hopper minecart in. Let's go ahead and flick that temporarily. Alright, now let's get our water in place. You'll waterlog each and every one of these stairs. Now you'll go ahead and get your sugarcane, and you'll plant sugarcane in, coming all the way down. Right like that. You'll want to get your glass panes in place now. Two rows of this. Right like that. And then you'll get a row of half slabs across the top like this. Now we'll go ahead and get some full blocks, and you can fully encase this. So this is where your flooring will be. This is where the ground level is. Most of the redstone is going to be hidden underground. So let's go ahead and fill all of this in, right like that. And then we'll come over here. Now this isn't 100% necessary. This is just how I like to do it because I like having my redstone hidden. Pretty sure you guys have figured that out by now. I like keeping my redstone concealed. Now these aren't really necessary, so you can keep those out, and then have this. Some more half slabs coming through here. One more row right here. And that is everything complete. So the last thing to do is make sure you open up this fence gate right here so that the hopper minecart can go back and forth. And let's turn this thing on and see how it works. And any second now it should start growing. Did I forget something? Nope, there it goes. There we go. Now it's starting to grow. And as you can see, the hopper minecart will stop over here, drop off all of its items, and then relaunch. So yeah, that's going to be it for this tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe, and I will see y'all in a minute.